All right, first building block for our sun salutations is what I like to call the sunburst. This is us connecting movement with breath, starting to stretch out the hamstrings, and also really learning how to control our spine and our back so that we can work this curve out into the back bend and forward into the forward fold. This is a fundamental sequence of movements that you're going to use throughout any vinyasa practice. Everyone might teach it slightly different. This is the way I was taught and the way it feels really good in my body to protect the lower back, start to stretch out the hamstrings. So let's start with our mountain pose. Take our time in mountain pose. Feet are hip distance apart, engaging the core, shoulders away from the ears, palm facing forward. Check out where your weight is in your feet, feeling that place behind the lower toe on the pad of the foot, the ball of the foot underneath the big toe, and then pushing down there and drawing a line from that all the way out to the ball of the pinky toe. So you're creating this force down on the mat and then drawing that line back down to the heels. So you have a triangle on each foot of connection with the earth. Lift up those toes, spread them wide, and let them settle down to the mat. Feeling that nice grounding connection with the earth. You can even close your eyes, maybe sway a little side to side. Working your way up the legs, let the knees stay so that they're not locked out, just a little bend in them. And then we're going to engage the quads, seeing if you can lift up on the kneecaps just a little bit here. So drawing up on those kneecaps, engaging the core, and letting that pelvis tilt up so that the tailbone is reaching down towards the earth. My core is in nice and tight, still trying to keep my breaths nice and deep, even with those abs engaged. Moving up the body, let the shoulders come away from the ears, shoulder blades coming slightly together down the back, hands are forward. And then the crown of the head is reaching up towards the ceiling, maybe even tucking the chin slightly to get that length through the back of the neck. I felt my shoulder blades come down even a little more as I did that. Take 3 deep breaths here, inhaling. Exhale. Your nice strong mountain pose. Moving into that full sunburst, starting in this mountain pose. As you inhale, bend in the knees slightly and raise those arms up overhead. Reach the heart up towards the ceiling. So we're starting to feel lengthening through the torso here, through the side body. This is on your inhale. And then we're starting to really play with our back being straight and folding. As you exhale, again, I always like to keep a little bounce in the knees. I'm bringing the arms out, hinging forward, leading with the heart, keeping a straight back. And once I feel that stretch through the hamstrings, where I can't come any further with that straight back, that's when I let myself curve all the way down into my forward fold. On your inhale, we're going to straighten out that spine again. So almost doing the reverse of how we just folded forward, bringing your hands up to your shins, maybe to your thighs. If your hamstrings are really open, you'll see a lot of people able to straighten out their spine with the fingers on the ground. So come up as high as you need to let the crown of the head reach forward. And as you're in this halfway lift, what we call ardha uttanasana, the inner thighs are rotating back. And as you do that, you'll feel the hamstrings really open up all the way to the glutes. So if you're up here and you're not feeling that stretch in the hamstrings, come down to the point where you're feeling the stretch, but not curving through the back. So what I see a lot in beginners is when we say halfway lift, we do this. What we're doing is this. Feeling that nice stretch. And then as you exhale, it rolls forward. So it's almost like this wave moving up and down the spine. And finally, coming to standing, I like to bend my knees slightly. Start by straightening out my back one more time. Now I'm at halfway up already. not using my lower back to bring me up. As my arms sweep out, I'm using my legs to stand all the way up into that reaching towards the ceiling posture, and then exhale, hands to heart. Inhale here, exhale, let the palms come down into mountain pose. We rush through these, and there's so much to work on with connecting movement to breath and really getting that posture correctly through the back and through the legs. So let's go through it 2 more times with our breath. Nice slow breaths here. Inhaling sweeps the arms up, slight back bend, reaching the heart towards the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive forward, straight back, and then let it all roll forward in that same exhale. Inhale, ardha uttanasana, straighten out through the spine, head reaches forward, hamstrings are getting a stretch, inner thighs rotate back. Exhale, let it roll forward. And inhale, slight bend in the knees, straight back, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale here. And exhale into mountain pose. One more time, giving you guys a side view here. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping up to standing. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale here. Exhale, palms come forward, mountain pose. All right, that's our sunburst. That's the foundation for a lot of our sun salutations. And we do that a lot in both gentle and vinyasa classes. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.